Life is a journey. We search for meaning, we seek purpose. Sometimes this search leads us to unexpected places. For some, it leads to Islam. Conversion to Islam is a deeply personal experience. It's about finding truth and connecting with something bigger. It's a new beginning. This is a story about three people. They come from different backgrounds, they have different experiences, but they share a common thread: their conversion to Islam. Their stories are inspiring. They remind us of the power of faith to transform lives.
I felt lost. It was as if I was wandering through life without a clear direction, surrounded by people, yet feeling utterly alone. I had everything: success, money, friends. On the surface, my life seemed perfect, but deep down, something was missing. I felt empty inside, like a part of me was incomplete. I began to search for answers. I delved into books, seeking wisdom and understanding. I spent hours in libraries and by serene lakes, hoping to find a clue to fill the void. I tried different religions and philosophies. I attended various religious services, studied countless texts, and engaged in deep conversations with people from diverse backgrounds, but nothing seemed to fill the void. Each path I explored left me feeling more confused and unsatisfied. The emptiness persisted, gnawing at my soul.
One day, we talked about life and spirituality. It was a candid conversation with a close friend, where we shared our deepest thoughts and fears. I spoke about Islam's emphasis on peace, compassion, and submission to God. Hannah was intrigued. She listened intently as I explained the core principles and the sense of purpose it brought to believers.
I started reading the Quran. The words felt like a soothing balm to my restless heart. I found myself drawn to its profound messages. I was drawn to its message of hope and guidance. Islam resonated with me on a level I had never experienced before. It was as if the Quran spoke directly to my soul. I found comfort in its teachings. The more I read, the more I felt a sense of peace and clarity. The teachings of Islam provided a framework for living a meaningful and fulfilling life. I converted to Islam and found the inner peace I craved. Embracing Islam was like finding the missing piece of a puzzle. I finally felt whole, content, and at peace with myself and the world around me.
I was at a crossroads. I was struggling with addiction. My life was spiraling out of control. I felt alone and hopeless. One day, I hit rock bottom. I knew I needed to change.
In rehab, I shared my own story of recovery through faith. Omar was inspired.
I started learning about Islam. I was drawn to its message of forgiveness and redemption. Islam gave me a second chance. I found strength in prayer and community. I embraced Islam and rebuilt my life.
I was raised in a secular household. My parents never emphasized religion, and our family gatherings were more about enjoying each other's company than discussing spiritual matters. I never thought much about religion. It was something that seemed distant and irrelevant to my daily life. I was content with my routine and never felt the need to explore beyond it. But when I had children, I started asking big questions. Parenthood brought a new perspective, and I began to wonder about the kind of values and beliefs I wanted to pass on to my kids. I wanted to raise my children with strong moral values. I wanted them to understand the importance of kindness, honesty, and respect. I wanted them to have a sense of right and wrong. I wanted them to have a spiritual foundation, something that would guide them through life's challenges and help them find meaning and purpose. I started exploring different faiths. I read books, attended lectures, and spoke to people from various religious backgrounds. I visited churches and synagogues. I wanted to understand the teachings and practices of different religions to see if any resonated with me. Then I met a Muslim family at my children's school. They were kind, welcoming, and their sense of community intrigued me. They invited me to their mosque. I was curious and decided to accept their invitation. I was impressed by the community and the emphasis on family. The sense of belonging and support was palpable, and it made a strong impression on me. I started learning about Islam. I attended lectures, read the Quran, and engaged in discussions with knowledgeable individuals. I was drawn to its teachings on compassion, justice, and charity. The emphasis on helping others and making a positive impact on society resonated deeply with me. I converted to Islam with my family. It was a decision that brought us closer together and gave us a shared sense of purpose. We found the moral framework we were looking for. Islam provided us with a comprehensive guide to living a meaningful and fulfilling life, and we are grateful for the journey that led us here.
Section 5. The Tapestry of Faith, shared threads, unique paths. Hannah, Omar, and Samantha, 3 individuals, 3 different journeys. Yet their stories share common themes. They all searched for something more. They found it in Islam. Their stories remind us that faith is deeply personal. There is no single path to conversion. Each person's journey is unique, but the destination is the same, a connection with God. Conversion to Islam is a transformative experience. It brings peace, purpose, and belonging. Section 6. Beyond the surface. The universality of Islam's message. Islam is often misunderstood. It is sometimes portrayed negatively in the media. But these stories show a different side of Islam. They highlight the beauty and universality of its message. Islam teaches peace, compassion, and justice. These values resonate with people from all walks of life. Islam welcomes everyone. It doesn't matter your race, ethnicity, or background. Everyone is equal in the eyes of God. This message of inclusivity is particularly appealing in today's world. Section 7. Finding peace in Islam, a sanctuary for the soul. The stories of Hannah, Omar, and Samantha are inspiring. Each of them embarked on a unique journey, seeking solace and understanding in a world that often felt overwhelming. They remind us of the power of faith to heal and transform. Hannah found comfort in the daily prayers, Omar discovered strength in the teachings of the Quran, and Samantha embraced the sense of belonging within the community. They found peace and solace in Islam. Through their faith, they learned to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. They discovered a community that welcomed them with open arms. This sense of belonging provided them with a support system that was both comforting and empowering. Their stories offer a message of hope. They show that no matter how difficult life may seem, there is always a path to peace and fulfillment. No matter how lost you feel, there is always a way back. There is always hope. The journey may be challenging, but the rewards are profound. There is always a way back. There is always hope. Islam offers a sanctuary for the soul, a place where one can find inner peace and clarity. Islam offers a sanctuary for the soul. It provides a space for reflection, prayer, and connection with the divine. It provides guidance and support in a world that can often feel chaotic and uncertain. Through the teachings of Islam, individuals can find direction and purpose, knowing they are part of a larger, compassionate community. Section 8. The continuing journey, living faith, inspiring others. Conversion to Islam is not the end of the journey, it's just the beginning. Hannah, Omar, and Samantha continue to grow in their faith. They strive to live by Islam's teachings. They share their stories to inspire others. Their journeys are a testament to the transformative power of faith. They remind us that everyone has a story, and sometimes those stories can inspire us to find our own path.